Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show. Welcome to Season 4, Episode 23. I hope you all had a lovely day watching football, watching rugby with the Six Nations going on right now, and also watching Elsa Let It Go. Okay, I'm gonna quit with that voice because that would be cool if I had that voice, but I'm honestly not that cool. But everybody, welcome to the Golden Goal Show. Welcome watching on YouTube and on Spotify. Hope you all had a lovely weekend watching football. And yeah, just enjoying life in general. Let me introduce my guests on the show right now. My co-host, Emilio, who is a Manchester United fan and also a fan of Real Madrid. How are you, mate?
It's been a fine day. You get me. Real Madrid. Well, I'm not. Well, we're gonna talk about that later. But it's a good day for Real Madrid. It's a good day for Manchester United.
Yes, Harry Maguire. And also
Oh
introducing
God.
another guest in the show as well too. Oh, he's lovely to have him on as well. He's a transfer agent. He is currently right now in, I believe he's actually in northern Spain. He's in Barcelona, and he's currently doing some recruiting for more youngsters that he can, get into Barcelona. So hey, how are you doing, mate? Dimitri, Agent D.
Hello.
Okay, so seems like he's talking to the Germans right now. How about you, mate? Anything to say?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm here in Barcelona.
What's
Yeah,
what's your
about
favorite
to.
Barcelona dish?
Um, uh, you know, before we begin, can I give you a quick historical remark, like 30 seconds to a minute about dishes here in Barcelona?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, give me description. Give me plagiarism.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
sure,
Mhm.
sure, next time.
Okay. Oh, so you're not gonna do it.
No.
Love that. Okay. Well, everybody, let us now jump into the current breaking news going on in the football world. And yes, it is great, and we're gonna have a couple oohs and ahs and USA.
USA, greatest country.
Let's get into it. So, breaking news right now. The first one is about this youngster. If you don't know who he is, I'm sure Emilio is in love with this young man. So, Kobbie how do you say his name? Love that. Kobbie Mayonu. Emilio, please help me out, mate.
Yo. You'll get it, Paul. You'll get it.
How do you say it? I'm asking you.
Huh?
I'm asking how you say it. Kobbie Mayonu? Mayonu? Do you know how to say it? His name? Kobbie Mayonu?
I
No?
am tried, and I don't want to offend anyone.
Oh, I offend everybody. It's okay. Okay, so let me get this.
Huh?
Manchester United fans in awe of Kobbie Mainoo highlights, and Ian Wright and Gary Lineker agree of what should happen next. So, if you don't know who this lad is, the Manchester United Academy graduate was featured in his 15th game of a breakthrough season, made it 5 wins in 5 straight starts. So, Mainoo was full confidence as he glided through Luton's midfield and through the Luton game as well too to help Manchester United with a victory and playing alongside fellow team member Casemiro in the middle of the pitch. The 18-year-old completed 6 dribbles, the most of any player in the match, and clips of his skills went viral as well too. So United fans were left in awe. Huh? What?
I think it is Manu.
Manu? Okay, Kobe
Manu.
Manu.
Yeah.
Okay, love that. So Kobe Manu skills, and they were joined by some high-profile names, showing his appreciation on social media. Arsenal legend Ian Wright wrote to Kobe Manu, said that he is the next to be in the England squad, which honestly, I could see it. Such maturity in chaotic conditions, and that they were not seen from an England player in a long time. Impressed every time I watch him. And also Gary Lineker agreed, saying he's a fabulous young player. And honestly, even though he is a Stockport-born youngster from England, but he is still eligible to play for Ghana, and he's keen to keep his international options open. So, but then again, he could play with England and Gareth Southgate's squad in the Euros, and imagine him next to Bellingham. That would be amazing, amazing. So, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm excited just to see his future and what he has to at the clubs, and hopefully no injuries. That's all I gotta say. I guess I can just say, yeah, this was just appreciation for him. Yeah, Emilio, 1 or 2 words for Mr. Kobbie Mainoo.
Good lad. The performance he made in against Luton Town just speaks volumes.
I'm sure you volume your hair. All right.
Eh.
Yes. Agent Dimitri, what do you got to say? He is a youngster, and I know you do have, Messi box. What do you got to say about Mr. Mainoo here? He is a promising youngster. What do you have to say? Since you are an indisputable transfer agent.
Yes, indeed. I will transfer him out to England, Britain, Ireland of Colombia.
Okay, Colombia. Honestly, they have some good Colombians over there. That's what happens. All right, on to the next news. Crisis. So, next news is indeed about. Oh man, I was so sad to hear about this. Roy Hudson. No, he did not pass away. Roy Hudson quits as Crystal Palace manager after medical incident, as Oliver Glasner appointed as replacement. So, Roy Hudson has stepped down as Crystal Palace manager, with Oliver Glasner appointed as his replacement. So, the 76-year-old now is out of hospital after a medical incident at the Eagles training ground on Thursday. So, Palace were planning to sack Hudson amid dreadful run of form in the Premier League. Recently agreed a deal with ex-Wolfsburg and Eintracht Frankfurt boss Glasner. The Austrian's appointment has now been confirmed in a deal that runs until the end of 2025-2026 season. However, Hudson's assistant Ray Lewington and Paddy McCarthy will lead Eagles, the team, and for the Premier League team against Everton on Monday night. Yeah, it was 1-1 for that. But Hudson said in an interview, "This club is very special and means so much that they played a big part of my footballing life. I fully enjoyed my time here across 6 seasons, and it gives me a chance to work with top class players and staff doing what I love every day. God damn. However, I understand given recent circumstances, it may be prudent at this time for the club to plan ahead. Therefore, I have taken the decision to step aside so that the club can bring forward their plans with a new manager as intended for the summer." And yeah, he goes ahead and says like, "Thank you to all the owners, thank you to people he worked with," and yeah, if you didn't know, Hudson managed Palace 2 separate spells, taking charge of his boyhood club 200 times across 6 seasons. So honestly, he's a legend of the game. He did manage so many. I'm trying to find like how many teams he's managed as well too. I wish I had like a whole list of them, but I know he managed Inter. He managed teams in Norway, managed teams in Sweden, managed teams in Qatar. He's Italy. He's been everywhere, honestly, and he also managed England as well too. But yep, and I am excited, honestly, as But yeah, I'm gonna shout out to Roy Hudson as well. So his um Paddy McCarthy as well too, and Ray Lewington. I did have the honor to meet these coaches as well too when they came to the United States for a friendly, and I did get to see him train, and did get to talk to Roy Hudson as well, to Ray Lewington, and yeah, sound people and definitely have a knowledge of football that goes beyond ages. So yep, he will be missed in the footballing world, and safe health to him and the rest of his coaching staff. But yeah, and then of course Oliver Glasner, the Eintracht Frankfurt former boss. I am excited to see what he has to say because as a Frankfurt fan, myself, or actually I am a neutral fan. Yep, him coming in is going to be amazing. Coming from the Eintracht Frankfurt Eagles to the Crystal Palace Eagles. Wow, crazy. But yeah, gonna be exciting, gonna be cool. And yeah, Emilio, got 1 or 2 words for Mr. Roy Hudson right here?
Very sad.
Yes, agreed. Then Dimitri, 1 or 2 words for Mr. Oldie here, Mr. Roy Hudson. He is, yes.
My condolences.
Aw, that's sweet of you. All right, on to the next news. So, next news is indeed about, does this look familiar to you? Maybe not. Hazard says in an interview in what's his name? Sorry. Obi, what's his name? Oh my god, what love that. It was an interview with Mikel. What's his name? Man, I don't. Obi. What's his name? Mikel. Oh, I'm so disappointed in myself. I don't know. I know his name's like Mikel something. I think it's just Mikel. Okay, leave me alone. What's his? Mikel. Oh my God! Stop. That was an ad. That was fine. But yeah. This is I'm the Chelsea star who got sent off for kicking ball boy, but here's why it was a blessing in disguise. So I did watch the interview and also some YouTube videos between Hazard and also the ball boy he kicked. And it turns out that ball boy went with that fame to go along and create his own vodka company, and now he is a millionaire. The guy who got kicked by Hazard, and he used that clout to take and make a brand of vodka. And yeah, they are currently they had an interview together, and where Hazard tried yeah, this is him right here with him as well too, trying his
Oh
vodka.
my God.
Yep. So very class, honestly, and that was a funny video as well too. I would recommend go watching it. And yep, basically he said that he met him last week and they had a great chat and they tried the vodka and he's like, "Thank you, Hazard, for kicking me." And he's like, even though I was a bit of a baby, you know, trying to, be trying to do, getting clout. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, good for him. I guess Emilio, 1 or 2 words for Hazard kicking a ball boy. Kicking a ball boy being rich.
Very funny.
Agreed. Love that.
Wait, what is the vodka called anyways?
The vodka is called I don't want to promote, but I guess I'll give him a little shout out. It's called AU of or AU vodka, I believe. That's what it's called.
AU
Yeah.
vodka.
Yes, made by Charlie Morgan, which is like one of the most British names ever. So what's that? Yeah. Dimitri, 1 or 2 words for Mr. Hazard kicking the ball boy and the ball boy becoming a millionaire with his own vodka company.
I don't know. Get kicked, everyone.
Oh, get kicked. I like that, honestly. And yeah, Mr. Paulino, who just frequently joined us, Atletico Madrid fan. Do you got anything you want to say about Mr. Eden Hazard kicking the ball boy and the ball boy becoming a millionaire vodka seller?
I mean, I think he deserved to be kicked, but
Yeah.
I guess he got his you go through adversity and then you succeed. So that's life.
That is life. Heck yeah, I'll get kicked by Hazard anytime. I defend
I would
against
trade
him.
that.
I Bunda. I mean, so what?
Uh-huh.
Nothing. Moving on to wait. Nice. Oh no. Okay, moving on to the next news. Nothing sus. So, on to the next news. It is indeed about Mr. Look at Mr. Rodri looking like a little pretty princess jumping like, and he's saying, "Ow!" Wait, sorry, I got it. Ow! That's what he's saying. But yeah, if you didn't know, Man City played Chelsea this past weekend, and it was a buster of a game. It was a scorcher. It was a great game. Chelsea could have scored more. City could have scored more. Honestly, both of them kind of shitey, but in the end, it was 1-1, and we will talk about that in a little bit. But shouldn't have been a penalty in the end, with Levi Colwell smiling right here, looking like, shit, what did I do? I don't know. It was a great game, but at the end, I know I saw Levi Colwell pulling back. I believe it was what was his name? Was it Rodri? He was pulling back a Manchester City player, and maybe John Stones. And then also the ball came to him and they handed it, and yes, looked like a little sussy, sussy. And yep, I don't, yeah. I'll just ask my guest, Emilio, was it a penalty? Yes or no?
I didn't see the game, so probably.
Love that for you. To be fair, the ref in this game was actually decent because he wasn't a bald prick, so that's good. Dimitri, was it a penalty? Yes or no? And if not, what penalty are you giving it?
I'm giving a penalty by spanking.
Oh, penalty by spanking. You know what I got to say about that? Nice. All right. Then Paulinho, I really hope you have a better answer than both of these. Did you happen to see the controversial possible penalty? Was it a red card? No, sorry, it wasn't a red card, but yeah.
I am watching the replay right now.
Okay,
So
great.
I have an answer for you.
And just remember, it's in slow motion, so that's you gotta keep that in mind when you do it because it all goes fast and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like Emilio.
Fast game, fast game.
Excuse me.
I love these Michael Jackson things I can just randomly press. So
Oh, was it the Kyle Walker one?
it was Levi Colwell and it
Was
was
it
like
wasn't yeah, wasn't on
Was it
wasn't on
a handball or a tackle?
no, I think wait, what?
it was a handball.
Oh, honestly,
That didn't look what the heck?
um, I don't know. I mean, they've been so inconsistent with handballs that I don't think you can. I think either way, you just never know which way it's gonna go. I don't think it's bias. I think it's just not clear rules
Yep.
or unclear
I don't
rules.
think the ref did the bad thing because he didn't know it was coming to his arm. All right, well, whatever. Moving on to the next news and noises. Sorry, I'm trying to find the noises. Noises. Nope, noises. On to the next news. Uh-oh. Inter Milano played Atletico Madrid, and who was there? Fans figure out bizarre reason
Oh God.
Kanye West was at the Inter Milan's Champions League tie. If you didn't know, Kanye went to the Inter Milan game. So Kanye West made a guest appearance at the San Siro today on Tuesday night for Inter Milan's Champions League clash against Atletico Madrid. Inter were the better, and yeah, it was a great game. Honestly, can't complain. And I'm still trying to find. Yeah, so the Kanye was spotted decked out in all black clothing, and appeared that it was shocked many. However, Inter's ultras group, that's a bad word,
Professor.
Curva Nord Milano, had a choir vocal press to two songs from West's rap album, with the fellows rap Ty Dolla Sign Vultures 1. Fans on social media were quick to notice him on X said he's an Inter fan for sure. Literally had Inter fans on his albums. I didn't know that actually. I did because I didn't listen to the album at all. So Inter's featuring Kanye gonna be lit. Third said he's gonna be sampled the Inter Milan fans on one of his tracks. Can't wait for the next Vultures album where he drops a line about Lautaro Martinez and Antoine Griezmann. And yeah, so that's West's appearance is not the first time crossed over football. So cool. That's great. Yeah, that's really about it. So Kanye was wearing a mask. I don't know if he was sleeping the whole time. Is this who I think it is? Is this her?
If you're talking about his
Probably not Kim
supposed
K.
Is this not Kim K?
no, it's not Kim K.
Yeah.
That's his supposed like I think girlfriend, I think, but every time you
Why
look at
does
her in
why
the
does he?
news, what?
I
Why is he
know
what?
that looks like exactly like Kim Kardashian.
No, that is not. So he's trying to find I think
It's
he's
his
trying to
new
get
wife.
someone.
His wife
Yeah.
looks like Kim Kardashian, his new wife. At least that
Okay.
angle. At least that angle.
He has a type. He has a type.
That he has a type. Okay, fair. Okay.
Yeah, someone that looks like Kim Kardashian, or at least slightly
Emilio.
looks a little bit, huh? Yeah, what am I lying? I mean, look at her. She looks like she's not having a good time. The poor
Yep.
girl. I wish I could
It looks
rescue
like she
her
was
from Kanye West.
she looks like she's about to everybody. Anyways, let's move on.
Seriously invested.
Yes, she is invested, like I am invested in the next news. So, next news, let me press the button. Next news is indeed about stinky. So, Bayern Munich told Harry Kane will not leave amid Thomas Tuchel's exit in his quest to finally win silverware. That was a great laugh. I felt like I was rich. Harry Kane will not be making a summer switch back. Why am I yelling? Back to England in light of Thomas Tuchel's impending exit at the Alliance Arena. So, basically, if you didn't know, Tuchel's Bayern Munich hasn't been doing that good lately. To be fair, they're second place in Bundesliga, but you know, it's Bayern, and you'd expect them to be first as well too, as always. But Yep, they've been losing a decent amount of games, and yeah, um, people think that Kane's gonna move back to the Premier League or anywhere else to try to actually, probably win something, but Kane still wants to stay around. But Thomas Tuchel is sadly going to leave the club at the end of the season, and I'm not sure who's going to replace him. Possibly Nagelsmann again, the former Bayern coach, which I have no idea why they fired because he was amazing. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So, I guess just to say, Emilio, 1 or 2 words for Mr. Thomas Tuchel.
Yo,
Love that. Yo, what's up, Tuchel? Then, Paulinho, 1 or 2 words for Mr. Thomas Tuchel, Mr. TT.
He couldn't get it done in the big games, so.
Yeah, I agree. And then
Although
Dimitri,
overall, I think I would
No,
say
no, no. Go ahead.
aside from that, he was really good. But I can't remember a big game where he really did anything good.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess he won the league last year, right?
Yeah, he did win the league, but he almost lost it too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what position they were in before he came in.
First, probably first.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. Dimitri, 1 or 2 words for Mr. TT. I know you
Good
have
job.
Good job. Love that. And then, yeah, okay. On to the Premier League. So we can go ahead and get into the Premier League and talk about the football scores for the top 5 leagues. So, yep, we're on to it and let's talk about it right now. So, the Premier League, it is currently right now with the standings: Liverpool, first place; Manchester City, second place; Arsenal in third place; fourth place is Aston Villa. Fifth place is Tottenham. And then down the table, 18th place is Luton Town. 19th place is Burnley. 20th place is Sheffield United. Pretty cool. And then matchday 26. Let's get into it. So, first game was indeed about the love of the fun stuff. I don't know what I'm saying, actually. Wait a minute, did I not put the correct? I did not put the correct scores. I apologize, everybody. It's matchday 25, and Liverpool just played in matchday 26. So I'll just go ahead and talk about Liverpool. So Liverpool, Luton Town, it was 4-1 today on a Wednesday. And yeah, Liverpool battered Luton Town. And then on to matchday 25, Brentford and Liverpool, 1-4 for Liverpool. Liverpool battering Brentford in London. Then it was Burnley and Arsenal, and another battering. Everybody, bring out your sticks and stones. They may break your bones, but chains and whips excite me. 5-0 for Arsenal. Newcastle and Bournemouth, 2-2, a draw there. Then Fulham and Aston Villa, 2-1 for Aston Villa, beating Fulham at their home. Then Nottingham Forest and West Ham United, 2-0 for Nottingham Forest, and a red card for West Ham being naughty. And yep, Nottingham Forest, yeah, good for them. Why did they go German? Tottenham and Wolves, 1-2. And yes, for Wolves continuing the great form right now. Congratulations, you got a Prezi. Then Manchester City and Chelsea, a great game here, 1-1. This was played at the Etihad Arena. And yep, we'll talk about it. Sheffield United and Brighton, 0-5 for Brighton battering Sheffield United at home, and a red card for Sheffield being naughty. Then it was Luton Town and Manchester United. It was 2-1 for Manchester United. It's close game, but yep, Manchester United took it home. Then Everton and Crystal Palace with Roy Hudson's first game away, 1-1, a draw there. I guess we can go ahead and talk about some quick little games. So Liverpool and Brentford. Let me just say the scores. Darwin Nunez scoring in the 35th minute. Then Alex McAllister, the Argentine, scoring in the 55th minute. Then Mohamed Salah scoring in the 68th minute. Then Ivan Toney for Brentford, continuing his lovely form, scoring in the 75th minute. Then Cody Gakpo scoring in the 86th minute, making it 4-1. And yeah, shots on target were actually equal, but possession definitely dominant Liverpool. Then we can go ahead and talk about just Arsenal really quickly. Oh my god, battering. 5-0. Martin Odegaard, 4th minute. Bukayo Saka in the 41st minute. Then another one for Bukayo, 47th minute. Then Leandro Trossard in the 66th. Then even Kai Havertz got on there the 78th minute. So, yeah, I mean, definitely more shots, more possession for Liverpool. And then going on to, we can talk about Tottenham and Wolves. Great game here. But yep, Wolves took that home because they actually have been doing decent lately. With João Gomez scoring in the 42nd minute. Then it was Dejan Kulusevski scoring 4 minutes later in the 46th minute. Then it was João Gomez again in the 63rd minute, again 2-1 for Wolves playing at the stadium in London. Then Man City and Chelsea. This was a controversial game, but still decent game. Both teams missing a lot of shots. It was, oh my god. So yeah, Raheem Sterling, Bunda man, scoring in the 42nd minute. Then Pep was like trying and dancing all around. Then Rodri, Thunderbolt, he loved to score against Chelsea in the 83rd minute. Yeah, decent, and yeah, definitely more possession, more shots for City. It was 31 shots to 9 for City and 71% possession to 29, but Pep doesn't like winning against Chelsea for some reason. Then Everton and Crystal Palace, just a shout out to Roy Hudson's game away. And yep, it was Jordan Ayew who scored in the 66th minute, then Omandu Onana in the 84th minute. Great goals by both of them as well. And yep, then it was Man City and Brentford that played on Tuesday. And yep, Erling Haaland scored in the 71st minute for Manchester City, making it 1-0 for Man City. Do any of you lads want to talk about any of the matches here? United fan, Mr. Emilio, did you watch Luton and United?
I did. I did watch Luton Town and United.
What'd you say?
Well, performance-wise, it could have been better.
Right.
But I'm happy that we won, and it's all that matters. The closer that we are to top 5, I think, the closer we can get to Europa.
Fair. Yep.
And that's all that matters right now is just getting into Europa. If we can get to Europa, then I'll be happy camper.
Even if you don't get champions.
Even though if we don't get champions, Europa is at least a start.
Yeah, fair enough. If Chelsea gets anything close to that, that'd be freaking amazing. But will that happen?
and by the way, there was no penalty on that Man City Chelsea game.
Oh, so you don't think so?
There is no penalty.
Okay, fair.
Nah, Chelsea held their own. There was no penalty there's no penalty where I'm looking at. And I'm looking at this thing slow-mo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Man City fans are talking about the controversy about it, but there's no pen.
They can probably all they want. Okay. Paulino, did you happen to watch any of the matches in the Prem this past weekend?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, fair enough. Dimitri, did you happen to watch anything in the past weekend, or maybe even the past century? Because if you have, that'd be kind of cool, and I give you a shout out. Like, shout out my boy, yo.
So I watched the football hunt with like there were footballs, like 2 of them, and then there was like a big net, and then they were like ship net, and yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you, mate. All right, moving on to now the La Land by Emma Watson, La Liga. So Javi is going like, oh, I can't show. He looks like a turtle. Look at him. That's so cute. He is going to get sacked.
With his one eyeball sticking out the corner.
Don't you worry about that, mate. He is having a great time. So, yep, La Liga. Currently, first place is Real Madrid. Second place is Girona. Third place is Barcelona. Fourth place is Atletico Madrid. Fifth place is Athletic Club. And yep, down the table, it is Cadiz in 18th place. Granada in 19th place, and 20th place is Armenia. Match day 25. La la la. Oh, very nice. Great success. I am a man of la la. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong today.
I think you're tired.
I am tired of tough stains with Kaboom Foamtastic. Billy Ray here. Oh my god, what is wrong with me?
That.
I was That
Did that just drop?
I'm slightly, a little bit. I'm play the acoustic guitar. So great. Match day 25. Let's get into it. So first game is Villarreal and Getafe. 1-1, a draw there. Then it was Atletico Madrid and Las Palmas. 5-0 for Atletico Madrid. Battering, slapping, cheeking. 5-0 for Atletico Madrid. I don't know what's wrong with me. Osasuna and Cadiz. 2-0 for Osasuna. Then Celta Vigo and Barcelona. 2-1 for Barcelona. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Valencia and Sevilla. 0-0, a draw there. Then Real Vallecano and Real Madrid. 1-1. Real Madrid dropping points again. Yikes, not good. Put a red card for Real Madrid being no mistake. Then Granada and Armea. 1-1, a draw there. Then Mallorca and Real Sociedad. And yep, it was 2-1 for Real Sociedad and a red card for Mallorca. Big naughty. I was just coughing and it sounded very weird. Don't laugh at me, Emilio. You rude behemoth of a man.
Huh?
I don't know. All right, so first game was indeed we could talk about Atletico Madrid and Las Palmas. Paul, I'll let you talk about this in a second, Paulinho. But yeah, I will say the scores really fast. It was 5-0, and Marcos Llorente scoring in the 15th minute. Then again in the 20th minute because 5 minutes ahead. Then it was Angel Correa in the 47th minute, and then again having a penalty in the 62nd minute. And yeah, great job for them. Then Memphis Depay scoring in the 87th minute. Yeah, so definitely shots on goal were honestly equal, but possession more for Las Palmas. But I guess just Atletico Madrid took their chances when they could. So interesting game, honestly, very interesting. But yeah, Paulinho, got anything you want to say about Atleti and your favorite team and your baby Antoine Griezmann?
Griezmann didn't play, but
Oh no.
yeah, I did watch that game. So Las Palmas, they couldn't get out of their own half really, but they just held a bunch of possession. Atletico Madrid pressed really well, and pretty much every single time they won the ball, they won it in a really dangerous area, and it was only really a pass or two to goal. They had probably 4 chances in the first 40 minutes that were really good, and then two of them ended up being goals. One of them went just over, and Correa missed what could have been a halfway line goal. But pretty much their pressing was just really good, and they completely nullified all the threats on the outside. None of the Las Palmas wingers were able to do anything against them. So really good defensive display, really good attacking display, and that's what you get when you put Correa and Llorente up front, because Correa isn't really a possession forward. Correa is a very you don't know what you're going to get with him, and even he probably doesn't know what he's going to get with him. But he presses really high up, he presses really hard, and a lot of times he'll just make a move that no one sees coming. And but the problem is he's unpredictable to his teammates too, so that's why he doesn't play in a lot of the big games.
Yeah.
But that's why him and Llorente up front worked so well, because Llorente is just straight vertical, and then Correa is all over the place, and they're both absolute pressing machines. So I think that was the best way to go about it, since Las Palmas is like a top 3 side in La Liga at building out of the back alongside Getafe.
Weren't they like recently promoted as well too?
Yeah, their coach is great.
Fair.
Like before that game, they'd only conceded 20 in La Liga, and they just had a bad day that day. A few of their I think it was Saul Coco had a really bad game, and then I don't know, it might have been like Kike Marmol. I think he was the other guy that had he didn't have the best game either. They both kind of just got killed by Correa and Llorente. But they got a chance to rest Griezmann. They got to rest Depay, although he didn't even play in the Champions League, so it didn't matter much. But yeah, really good result.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll talk about champions in a little bit. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, on to my voice just turned into big man. We can talk. Okay, not big. So Barcelona and Cadiz. So yeah, this game was funny. So first it was Robert Lewandowski scoring in the 45th minute. Then it was his 50th, I believe. No, that was in Champions League. Goal for Barcelona, and then Iago Aspas scoring in the 47th minute. Then in the little bits, the squeaky bum time of the game, the 97th minute, Lewandowski had a penalty, which he shot and missed, but then had to be rake taken because the goal jumped out of the line, out of the, out of the goal. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm very, yes, very smart. All right, yeah. Then that's what happened. They won 2-1. Love that. And then we can move on to Real Madrid played Real Vallecano, but yeah, disappointing. First, it was Joselu scoring in the 3rd minute of the match. Wow, early goal. Then it was Real de Tomas scoring in the 27th minute, a penalty. Then Dani Carvajal, no surprises, anger issues, getting a red card in the 90th minute, 95th minute. Yeah. Other games we can talk about. I guess Girona Athletic Club. That was a great game as well too. If you want to go watch some highlights. First goal was scored by Alejandro Bergerner Romero in the 2nd minute of the game. Then it was Victor Tomejo in the 49th minute for Girona. Then in the 56th minute, again Alejandro Aberango Romero scoring in the 56th minute. Then Inake Williams, one of the the Williams brothers, scoring in the 60th minute, making it 3-1. Then Eric Garcia scoring in the 70th minute. In the 5th minute for Girona, making it 3-2. Still, it was a great game. But yeah, Girona dropping points again. Sadly. Okay, on to the next league, which is indeed Serie A, the Italian league.
Oh, can I talk about the Bilbao and Girona game?
Yeah, go sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, so there I thought we saw the best build out team in the league, Girona, go up against the best final third pressing team in Bilbao, the best at pressing the opposition while they're coming out, and Bilbao just they really took the game to them. Bilbao's intensity at San Mames, like I think they're 3rd best at home. I'm not sure if it's them or Real Madrid that are. But no. Oh wait, they are 3rd best, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been really good at home. Their team has so much energy, and they didn't even start Nico Williams, and they just absolutely brought it to them. Eric Garcia couldn't cope with the physicality, and neither could who's the other center back in Girona?
That's wait, actually I got you for that. I believe it is top of my head. I am trying to think of it. I am not looking up this.
Oh, I think I was thinking with like Copete or something. It's Juan P.
You're
He
close.
just got
You're very close.
absolutely dominated
It is, Juan
by Iñaki
P.
Williams. Yeah, Juan P. Yeah, he got absolutely dominated by Iñaki Williams for the final goal.
I mean, pace. Look at yeah.
And then I can't remember the first 2 goals. But either way, Bilbao was on the attack for a lot of the beginning of the game. Yeah, I think they're a team like they. I think that they have a really good shot of taking that 4th spot away from Girona. I think Girona might fall out of the top 4 with how good Bilbao have been. Yeah. I think they are top. I think they are probably in the top 4 of Spain right now in terms of how good they actually are.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Got anything else you want to say about La Liga?
Nope.
Love that for you.
All right,
what about
I'll be back in like 10. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Awesome. Go play some football. Make sure you win the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yes. Bill, you got anything you want to say about Real Madrid? Not Champions League wise, but La Liga wise.
Well, La Liga wise, I mean the red card that was on not his name again, and I was just talking about him. But
Carvajal.
yeah, that man. Yeah, Carvajal. I mean, I get why he got the red card, but I mean, there is other ways to hurt a man without without the without being, well, I mean, a little physical. But I'm happy that Madrid is still above, even though we are dropping points, but we're still kind of ahead.
Could be worse. I mean, you could have. I mean, you're ahead by a decent amount of points right now, mate. Come on.
You could be Arsenal losing to the Porto. Oi, oi.
Hey, we're not talking about that right now. All right, on to the next league, which is indeed Serie A. Pipiti boppiti. First place, indeed, is Inter Milano. Love that for Azzurri. I am not biased. So, then it is indeed the second team. Love that. Juventus. Third place is AC Milano. Fourth place is Atalanta. Fifth place is Bologna. And then down the table, 18th place is Verona. 19th place is Cagliari. And 20th place is Salernitana. Matchday 25, let us get into it. So, first game was between Torino and Lecce, 2-0 for Torino, and a red card for Lecce being naughty. Vaffanculo. That's a bad word, I shouldn't say that. Inter Milano and Salernitana, 4-0 for Inter Milano. Mamma mia, it's a mia. That's probably racist in Italy. That is definitely racist. So yeah, 4-0 for Inter Milano. Good job for them, battering them. Then Napoli and Genoa, 1-1, draw there. Then Verona and Juventus. Great game for Verona, actually. Very good game, but yes, dropping points again, Juventus, not good. Then, yes, again, it is Atalanta and Sassuolo. Indeed, it was 3-0 for Atalanta, keeping up the Champions League spot. So, good job for them. Then Lazio and Bologna, 2-1 for Bologna, beating Lazio at home, and yeah, not a good result for Lazio. Then Udinese and Cagliari, 1-1, a tie there for both teams. Then Empoli and Fiorentina, 1-1, not a good result again for Fiorentina, but good for Empoli. Then Frosinone and Roma, 0-3 for Roma, beating Frosinone 3-0 at their home, and yeah, good job for Roma. Then Monza and AC Milano, 4-2 for Monza, beating AC Milano at their home, and yeah, I mean, decent game, but AC Milano losing points again, and a red card for them, being naughty. So yep, just to go over a couple of the games, so we can just talk about Inter Milano and Salernitana just quickly. And that game did result 4-0. And who scored? Marcus Thuram in the 17th minute, Lautaro Martinez in the 19th minute, 2 minutes after. Then Denzel Dumfries in the 40th minute. Then Marko Arnautovic in the 90th minute. And yep, great game for Inter Milano, keeping up first place on top of the team. Then next game we talk about is Verona and Juventus. So yeah, decent game, but great game for Verona, I might actually say, with Mikel Poloruncho scoring in the 11th minute. Then it was Dusan Vlahovic, the Serbian striker, scoring in the 28th minute, a penalty. Then it was Tijani Noslin, the 52nd minute for Verona, making it 2-1. Then a couple minutes later, Adrian Rabiot scoring in the 55th minute, making it 2-2. But yeah, not a great game for Juventus, but great for Verona. Then moving on to Roma and Frosinone. Great game for Roma, battering Frosinone. But there was Dean Kusian scoring in the 38th minute, the youngster. Then Sardar Azmoun scoring in the 71st minute for Roma. Then Leandro Paredes scoring in the 81st minute, a penalty for Roma, making it 3-0 at the end. And then last game to talk about really quick is it was Monza and AC Milano. But yeah, Matteo Pazina scoring in the 45th minute for Monza, a penalty. Then in the 46th minute, which is 6 minutes in extra time, for Monza, Dani Motta scoring another goal, making it 2-0 just at halftime. Then it was Olivier Giroud scoring in the 61st minute the old man he is. Great job for him. Then it was the LeBron James and Sacker. Christian Pulisic for in the 88th minute. A beauty of a goal, actually. Beauty of a goal. Then it was Warren Bondo scoring in the 90th minute, making it 3-2 for Monza. Then Lorenzo Colombo scoring in the 95th minute in extra time, making it 4-2. And also Luka Jovic getting a red card in the 52nd. So yeah, crazy game. My throat hurts from talking. So yep, that was indeed Serie A. Anything any of y'all want to say about Serie A, or just name your favorite Italian dish? It's me, Mario.
I've got a really stupid question that I probably asked before, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Go ahead. No, mate. There's no wrong answers and there's no wrong wrongs.
What happened to Pogba? Is he not playing in Juventus?
Pogba, honestly, mate, I couldn't tell you what Pogba's doing right now. He is probably, you know what? I know what he's doing. He's speaking French. That's all I know. That's all. Mate is speaking French, and I think he's on vacation somewhere. He can retire right now, mate. I don't know. I don't know where he is. He's good for him. All right, on to the Bundesliga, Emilio's favorite league. So, first place is indeed Bayern Leverkusen. Xabi Alonso's side still sticking to the top of it. Second place is Bayern München. Third place is Stuttgart. Fourth place is Dortmund. And fifth place is Leipzig. Down the table, 16th place is Köln. 17th place is Mainz. And 18th place is Darmstadt. And yep, match day 22. Let us get into it. It took me way too long to say that, and I apologize. I apologize for a significant a lapse of judgment. Okay, great. Match day 22. Let's get into it. So, first game was between Köln and Werder Bremen. 0-1 for Werder Bremen. Good job for them. Wolfsburg and Dortmund. Second game, it was 1-1. Dortmund dropping points again, not what they need. But yep. Wow, that was a great job. Heidenheim and Leverkusen. 1-2 for Leverkusen, beating Heidenheim at their home. Then it was Darmstadt and Stuttgart. 1-2 for Stuttgart. And yep, great job for Stuttgart, still keeping up the win streaks. And yeah, red card for Stuttgart as well, being naughty. Because German, we like to get into naughty and get to party and go to discotheque. And oh yeah. So, forget what I just said. Mainz and Augsburg. And it was 1-0 for Mainz and a red card for Augsburg, being naughty. Hoffenheim and Union Berlin. 0-1 for Union Berlin, and a red card for both teams because both teams like to be naughty. Then RB Leipzig and Bayern Mönchengladbach, 2-0 for RB Leipzig, great win for them. Then Freiburg and Eintracht Frankfurt, great game here if you want to watch some highlights. 3-3, a tie here, but a little disappointing for Frankfurt, but yeah, it was still a great game. Then Bochum and Bayern München. 3-2 for Bochum, beating out Bayern on Sunday, February 18th. And yes, Thomas Tuchel is not looking like in the best position for Bayern Munich's coaching spot. And a red card for Bayern being naughty. And yep, just to highlight some of the games. So Wolfsburg and Dortmund, first game. Nicholas Füllkrug, the top goal scorer for Dortmund, currently got a goal in the 8th minute. And then Yannick Gerhardt, 63rd minute scoring, and yep, a tie there. Then moving on to the next game, which was indeed about Leverkusen and Heidenheim. So, yep, the first goal was scored by Jeremy Frimpong in the 47th minute, but extra time in the first half. Then it was Tim Kleindienst in the 86th minute, and then Ameni Aldi scoring in the 81st minute for Leverkusen. And yep, definitely more possession, more shots for Leverkusen. And yep, Xabi Alonso's side is still dominant. And then talking quickly about Stuttgart and Darmstadt. It was 2-1 for Stuttgart. And yep, it was first goal scored by Sahru Baresi, the 14th minute. Then it was in the 92nd minute of the game, Mahmoud Dahoud in the 92nd minute. Then in the 95th minute of the game, Aaron Seidel scoring another consolation goal. Then red card for Pascal Stenzel in the 45th. Okay, hear this. It says in the 45th plus 22. So that means there were 22 added on minutes. in the first half.
How did that happen?
And he got a red card. I don't know. I don't know.
Plus 22, they must have had a lot of like like stopping for
Hey,
some stupid reason.
I have no idea what happened, but hopefully everything was okay. But yeah, 20 shots on target for Darmstadt and 57% possession, but still doesn't matter because Stuttgart did win that one. So yeah, on to the next game, which is indeed about Freiburg and Eintracht Frankfurt. The great game here. Did get to watch this match. Omar Mamouche scoring in the 27th minute. Great job for him. Then is Ritsu Don scoring in the 3rd minute for Freiburg. Then it was in the 35th minute. Agnar Knauf scoring in the 35th minute. Then I said that twice. Love that. Vincenzo Grifo scoring in the 45th plus 5 minute a penalty for Freiburg, making it 2-2 in this first half. Then it was Agnar Knauf again scoring in the 72nd minute, but then it was Mikhail Gregoreich scoring in the 89th minute, making it 3-3. So yep, great job for Freiburg keeping up, but yep. Equal shots, equal possession, I'd say. So yeah, great game. Then Bayern and actually we can talk about Leipzig just quickly. 2-0. It was Xavi Simons, the young Dutch star, scoring in the 14th minute. Then Luis Openda scoring in the 57th minute. And yep, equal possession, equal shots. Then it was Bayern and Bochum, and yeah, disappointing. First goal was scored by Jamal Musiala in the 14th minute. The youngster, great job for him. Then it was Takuma Asano, the Japanese international, scoring in the 38th minute. Then again in the 44th minute, Kevin Schlotterbach scoring in the 41st minute. Then Kevin Storger in the 78th minute scoring a penalty. And yeah, making it 3-1. But then Harry Kane came in and scored in the 87th minute. And yeah, still 3-2. And Dayat Opencamp. Why do I always forget to say his name? Opencamp. Yes. That's the Bunda. We're in the Bundesliga. So yeah, 77th minute red card for Dayat Opencamp. Yep. Then yep, that was the Bundesliga. Anything you want to say? Anything about the Bundesliga? Sterling, Bunda. Emilio?
Well, I wish DirecTV can let me watch the Bundesliga, but it's fine.
What I gotta say about that?
Premier League.
You know what I gotta say about that?
What?
I'm trying to find one second.
Take your time.
I am trying to find something. I wish I had something like that. Do I have anything like that? No.
It's time to go.
No. I'm trying to find a little. Where is it? Come on, I should have something. Come on. I was trying to find a pirate going like, "Arr, matey," and there's nothing to do with pirate. You should not do anything like that. So, okay, moving on to the next league, which is indeed about Ligue 1. Who's gonna win? 3, 2, 1. Paris, Saint, Mbappe. Great. Anybody? Anyone want to say anything else? Are we good? Love that. All right, moving on to MLS and Saudi Pro League. Nothing happened in Saudi Pro League, but MLS. Inter Miami played tonight versus Salt Lake City and beat them 2-0. Messi did not score. Do we care? On to the Champions League. Wait, sorry.
Wow.
What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say, Emilio?
What do I have to say? So coming up, LAFC is going to play against Seattle Sounders on Saturday. What is it? February? We're still in February. February 24th at 1:30, and it's gonna be at the home game at the BMO Stadium.
Is that good?
I mean that's what's coming. That's what's coming up. I mean, LAFC haven't played their game yet.
Oh, do you think they're gonna win?
You know what, the squad that we have, well, in the new players we just got right now, I think we will have a strong season in the MLS, and hopefully we can win the MLS. Almost like last year. almost, but I'm very confident that we will win.
Okay, that's good. I mean, maybe. You guys should go
Well,
to fire.
Yeah,
They're gonna-
don't quote me.
Okay, I believe you. All right. Now moving on to the greatest league in the world, which is indeed the Champions League. So there were definitely some great games the past couple of weeks, and we did go over some of them last week, and we can just quickly roll through those and then roll through the ones from this week. So last week it was indeed Copenhagen and Manchester City, 3-1 for Manchester City beating out Copenhagen. Leipzig and Real Madrid 0-1 for Real Madrid. PSG and Real Sociedad 2-0 for PSG. Then Lazio and Bayern 1-0 for Lazio, beating out Bayern for the red card as well. But this week was indeed about the PSV and Dortmund. It was 1-1, a great game there, and yes, it was very nice, and yes, very nice. And then it was next game was Inter Milano and Atletico Madrid 1-0 for Inter Milano. Great job for them. Paulinho was crying. Then it was Porto and Arsenal. And what do we think of Arsenal, Emilio?
If I say this, I'm gonna get in trouble. So
That don't matter. You know what the show is, mate. This isn't anything sponsored by anything good. We're sponsored by water.
that's good to know.
Yep, it was 1-0 for Porto. Then Napoli and Barcelona. And yep, it was 1-1 for Napoli and Barcelona. Did I just say that? I am so smart. I am gold star all around. But yep, let me just talk about the games quickly today. So yesterday it was indeed PSV and Dortmund, and yeah, crack of a game. But yep, Donnier Milan scoring against his boyhood club PSV in 24th minute, didn't celebrate. Then it was Luke de Jong, the Dutch legend, scoring the 56th. I don't know if they call him a legend, but you know what? I'll give him it. Scoring the 56th minute, a penalty, making it 1-1. And yeah, stats wise, it was definitely more for PSV shots and a little more possession for PSV as well too. Then it was Inter Milano and Atletico Madrid, and it was 1-0 for Atletico Madrid, or JK, sorry, for Inter Milano, with Marco Arnautovic scoring in the 79th minute. He did miss many chances, but yeah, Marco Arnautovic finally did score coming in. And stats-wise, shots definitely more for Inter Milano, and possession-wise, a little more for Inter as well too. So, we do have an Athletic fan on here. Paulinho, do you have anything you want to say about Athletic and about this Champions League game, or do you prefer not to speak like Jose Mourinho? Because I would fully understand that.
Go to the other two first, and I'll come back with something.
Okay. So, Emilio,
Yes.
you want to talk about anything about Did you watch any of the games this weekend?
I did watch the Man City versus Copenhagen game. Easy game for Man City. Figures. I did watch the Arsenal and Porto game.
What'd you think?
Which, I mean, to be honest, I think Arsenal. How can I say this?
I was waiting.
They could have done a lot better. I'm not gonna lie, they could have done better. But I'm happy they got eliminated from the Champions League. Now Arsenal fans are gonna cry about it. Get mad. Don't
They
care.
didn't get eliminated. They still have one more leg to go.
They
Back to
do?
London. Yeah,
Oh,
this is only
shit.
the first leg. Yep.
Oh shoot, I didn't know. I thought that was it.
Ah, man. It is what it is.
God dang it.
Go ahead and talk about the other game I also want to talk about. So, yeah, Porto Arsenal. With Galeno scoring in the 94th minute for Porto. And yeah, equal shots on target for both teams. And definitely more possession for Arsenal. But didn't take the chances. And yep, Porto did indeed win that game. Shout out to Porto. And I believe there was a stat as well too with them. I believe first time beating an English team at their home turf. So that's good job for them. And then Napoli and Barcelona, the reunion of Diego Armando Maradona at the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. So yep, it was first Robert Lewandowski scoring his 60th minute, scoring his 50th goal for Barcelona, which is great. Then the Nigerian striker, fresh from AFCON, in the 75th minute, Victor Osimhen scoring a goal for Napoli, and yep, great job for him. And yeah, great game in general, but more shots, a little bit more shots for Barcelona, and a bit more possession as well too for Barcelona. So, yep, great job for both teams, and we'll see. Second legs are gonna come for both of these teams, and it's gonna be a feisty one and very good. Yeah. So we can go ahead and now.
Oh, yeah, but did you see on the Porto Arsenal game? Did you see the goal from Galeno?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Bro, that goal was nice.
It was nutty. It was a.
That's the type of goal that you would expect from Arsenal, but hopefully let's just see if they can do better than the last game.
That's the type of goal I'd take home to my mom.
That's the type of goal you score.
Okay, that's a joke. You're a big joke man. It's fine. All right, Paulina, you want to say anything about Arsenal?
Type of goal I score.
Yes.
Well, I'll start off in the beginning with the PSV game, actually.
It was a bang.
So I watched some of the highlights. I didn't watch the full game, admittedly. It looked like in the beginning, Milan really wanted to score against his old club. Like he was really driving against them, shooting from everywhere, and he scored a great goal. And it didn't look like he got a ton of chances after that. And after that, it looked like PSV were just going back looking for an equalizer, trying to get back into it, and eventually they did. Dortmund just doesn't seem like a team that can hold a lead. Their defense isn't anywhere near as good as it was last year, so I wouldn't really expect them to do it. Although I do expect them to win the next leg, but I don't expect them to really defend lead successfully. Inter against Atletico Madrid. Inter played this perfectly. It looked like the fullbacks for Inter, maybe not both fullbacks. I would say they definitely won on the left side. Although Molina did a pretty good job of shutting out DeMarco. DeMarco is still good because DeMarco is just the best left wing back / left back in the world.
Really? You gonna say that?
Yeah.
Okay, fair. You know, honestly,
Overall, yeah.
I'm gonna agree. I don't know if I want to say I agree, but I'll say he is aligned as one of the best.
I'll say him and Grimaldo, but I think he's a little bit more solid defensively than Grimaldo, and I think he's also been doing it for 3 seasons. I don't remember if last year was his first season with Inter, but I know the season before that, I think he was at Hellas Verona. I think it was Hellas Verona, and he was really good there. I remember watching him there too. So, I think he's just been at that level for such a long time, and Grimaldo is just his first season in a top 5 league. Honestly, there's not much to split them, but Grimaldo is a little bit more creative. I think he has a higher ceiling when you play him. Like he can put in a 10 out of 10 performance. I just think DeMarco's like he's gonna at the very least hold up his end of the duel.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lautaro Martinez, even though he missed some chances and had some go straight at Oblak, who had a really good game.
Yeah, he did.
He won like basically every single duel he did. Like he did so much for Inter Milan. He would just go on a center back, and no matter who was on him, he would fight for the ball. He would either win a foul every time or get a layoff that ended up being dangerous. And he just looked so good. Even if none of his chances ended up in the back of the net, he had such a good performance, in my opinion. If they still had Thuram instead of Arnautovic on for the rest of the game, I think it could have been 2 or 3 now.
Really? Yikes.
Yeah. Either way, I would say towards the end of the game, Atletico Madrid would have hoped to. They had a few chances towards the end with Lino making driving runs in. One he could have played in Morata, but I can't remember who played. It might have been DePaul that played the pass into him. It was just a little bit in front of him because he wanted to take a right-footed shot instead of squaring it. But yeah, Inter definitely got the deserved win. Definitely. I mean, I think they've got to be top 3 in the Champions League.
I'm not surprised. They
Without
were
a,
amazing
without a
last
doubt,
year,
top
so
5. Yeah, inarguably top 5. And then Porto Arsenal game. Honestly, I only saw the highlights. I only saw second half highlights, and Porto just looked way better.
Yep.
But they're also at home, and I know the Drago kind of goes crazy. So
Oh yes.
yeah, my friend actually went to a Benfica game, and yeah, on Sunday, they were playing like
Random.
the 17th place team, but he was saying like the stadium was rocking, the fans were crazy. So
Not surprised.
yeah, not surprised. I think all of Portugal's got to be like that then.
I would say Benfica, Sporting, and Porto especially have that type of atmosphere that goes crazy.
Yeah.
Especially the
club with
Dragão
fans.
Stadium. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we going in the summer to Portugal, going to Benfica and a bunch of these places.
We're going to all 3, and we're gonna put out a ranking video for you guys, for our
Heck yeah.
our loyal fans.
Really enjoying?
Actually, let's make a Patreon.
Yes. We're sponsored by water, so we can do anything, honestly.
Yeah, everyone needs it. Should start charging for water. Anyways,
yes. Okay. Well, you got anything else you want to say?
I was gonna say Napoli Barcelona. I also kind of only watched I mainly watched the highlights. It looked like Barcelona were all over them the whole game, and then Inigo Martinez just got completely outmuscled, and Osimhen completely read his movement to try and go out and get the ball. Absolutely spun him, and Ter Stegen could do nothing about it. He already made up his mind and guessed, and Osimhen put it away. But I think that's a pretty poor for Napoli being at home. Although you never know what could happen because Barcelona's home form has actually been really bad this year. To be honest, like they've been really good. They've generally been good away, and really poor at home since it's not their home stadium. That's what I'll put it down to. But not a huge home advantage for Barcelona, and I don't know how good Napoli is away from home or at home, but I would say this is one of the easier away games they could have gotten against a top team, Napoli. So they've got a chance, I think, still going through.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. The second game is going to be really big at the Camp Nou. So.
Yeah,
Not even
but
the Camp
it's not they're playing at a different stadium.
Yeah.
They're playing. Yeah, and they've been really bad at it. So I don't even think they're top 5 in La Liga at home. They might be.
I think they're 4th. Oh, at home? At home?
Yeah, for home form.
No, I don't know either.
I know Bilbao, Atletico Madrid, Girona, and Real Madrid are all above them. But yeah.
Okay.
It'll be tough for them.
Fair enough. Okay, well, moving on to one of the last segments of the show, which is indeed the Golden Goal Show Football Quiz. So everybody, welcome to the Golden Goal Show Football Quiz. This is a quiz that happens every single episode, and it is interesting. And our guests are so excited. But let me introduce the rules and the host.
Welcome everyone, everybody, and everything to the Golden Goal Show Football Quiz. Our guests today will have 10 seconds to answer each of the 10 football-related multiple-choice questions. Woo wow woo! Whoever has the most answers correct by the end of the quiz wins a huge prize. Wow, maybe not, I dunno. I don't work here. Anyways, good luck, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
Well, yep, that is the quiz, and is everybody ready for the quiz? Nice.
The Blackhawks lost.
Oh my god, I am. That's what I get for that. All right. Yeah. So this quiz will be about the Euro 2016. So yep, little knowledge there. Was that the last Euros we had? No way.
No.
2020.
We have the 2021 one for Euro 2020.
Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah. Yep. Euros 2021 Euros 2016. Let's get into it. So, first question. The tournament expanded in 2016. How many teams took part? Was it 16, 20, 24, or 32? You have 10 seconds. 16, 22, 24, 32.
22.
5 seconds.
24.
69.
Wait, what'd you say, Paulinho?
I said 24.
All right, what'd you say, Emilio?
I said 22.
That's not even an answer. There's 16, 20, 24, 32.
Oh, 20.
Okay. The correct answer is indeed Dimitri, 69. Close. Sorry, mate. Next time. Then Emilio, finally getting on the scorecard. Something wrong.
Ugh.
Paulinho, what do you think I'm gonna press here, mate?
Well, there were third place teams that made it through, so I know it's 24.
Yes, sir. That's my boy. I don't like that. So Euro 2016 was the first 24 Euro. The top two sides from all 4-team groups reached the round of 16 alongside the best 4 third places team at a straight knockout competition to ensure until the final. Yeah, so pretty cool. Question number 2. Currently, Polino is ahead. So the question is indeed, I will tell you, because it's very interesting that I know the question and did not have to refresh the page at all to know what's going to happen next. So I will tell you what the next question is because it's crazy. I am not stalling. First, the second question. The host nation welcomed the competition for the third time. Where did it take place? Was it in France, Belgium, Italy, or Germany? You have 10 seconds. France, Belgium, Italy, Germany.
Guitar.
France.
Okay, Emilio?
France.
Okay. Well, the correct answer is indeed Dimitri. You got it correct actually. Because Qatar owns Paris Saint-Germain, so I'll take that. So yep, it is France. So everybody got it correct. So France, who had hosted 1960 and 1984 Euros and the 1998 World Cup. Yep, take that home. So good job, everybody. It's currently 2-1 to 1. So on to the next question, number 3. I sound dramatic. Question number 3. This forward scored the first goal of the Euro 2016. Who is he? Johan Cabeye, Andrei Giganic, Olivier Giroud, or Morgan Schneiderlin? You have 10 seconds. You have the Cabeye, Ignach, Giroud, or Schneiderlin.
I feel like it's Giroud.
I think it was Schneiderlin. I don't know why.
Okay, Dimitri? What are you saying?
Schneiderlin.
Okay. The correct answer is indeed the beautiful, most magnificent man in the world. Emilio, who is it?
Oh.
Yeah?
I said Giroud.
Who is the sexiest French football player in the world?
Oh, the sexiest. Man, you know, it's gotta be Mbappe.
No, it's just... Oh, shit. It was Giroud. That is correct. But yeah, not Schneiderlin. But yeah, Giroud scored the opening goal for the finals of France, breaking the deadlock against Romania at the Stade de France on 10th of June. So yeah, it was Giroud, and he is indeed a very attractive Frenchman. And yep, good job for him. And yeah, so shout out. Currently, it is 2-2 to 1. So yes, very nice. And okay, on to question number 4. This man scored to give Portugal the victory in the final of the Euro 2016. Can you name who he is? Was it Nani, Ricardo Quaresma, Renato Sanchez or Eder. You have 10 seconds. Nani, Quaresma, Sanchez, or Eder.
That has to be Goisma.
Okay. What about you,
Eder.
Polino?
Eder.
Okay. Mr. Dimitri, what are you saying, mate? Sanchez, Eder, Nani, or Quaresma?
Nani.
Nani? Okay. The correct answer is indeed Emilio. Mate, you are. What? Dimitri? Nani? Nani, no. Ani-chan. No. I don't know what the fuck that was actually. Sorry. Then it was indeed the correct answer. Paulinho, I did remember this goal with you, and it made me cry because I am indeed a Friends fan, and I'm also neutral. So Quaresma was injured. Cristiano Ronaldo's 25th minute replacement in the final, and Renato Sanchez was later named the young player of the tournament, but another substitute, Eder, was an 109th minute match winner. So yeah, good job for him. And I don't know what he's doing right now. Hopefully he's doing well. So good job for him. It is currently 3-2-1. That's great. So currently, question number 5. Alongside Hungary, which team scored the most group stage goals, which is a quantity of 6? Was it Spain, Croatia, Wales, or Iceland? You have 10 seconds. Sorry, I had to press.
Iceland.
Huh? What'd you say?
Iceman.
Okay, Iceman. Spain, Croatia, Wales, Iceland. What are you guys saying?
Spain.
Mr. Polino? Come on.
Oh, okay. What was the second one?
Croatia.
I'll go Croatia.
Okay. Well, Dimitri, Iceman, honestly, proud of you, but no, Spider-Man. The correct answer is indeed Emilio. Actually, Paulinho. The correct answer is indeed Wales. So, Gareth Bale registered 3 of those group stage goals as Wales topped Group B and their way to the semifinals. They actually made it to the semifinals. That's insane. I think I did remember hearing this in the recent documentary about the recent World Cup. So, yep. Yeah, shout out Wales. Currently, it is still 3-2-1 for Paulinho. Number 6. That was weird. France gave an outfield player their debut at the major tournament for the first time in 50 years. Who is this man? Is it Samuel Umtiti, Kingsley Coman, N'Golo Kante, or Benoit Costil? You have 10 seconds. Is it Umtiti, Coman, Kante, or Costil? What are you saying?
Sound saying Andy
Coman?
Cole.
What? Umtiti, Coman, Kante, or Costil?
I said Coleman.
Okay. Dimitri?
That's-
Or
Steel.
okay. What about you, Mr. Emilio?
I said Coleman.
Ooh, that is incorrect. But Dimitri and Paulinho, but me, I got it correct. It is Samuel Umtiti. So Umtiti started the record 100% pass accuracy in his debut. So hey, great job for him. And yes, shout out Umtiti. I don't know what he's doing now, but he's enjoying whatever he's doing.
I swear he's in Serie A.
Is
That
he?
might be like Lecce or something.
Really? Okay, shout out. Good for him. All right, on to question number 7. It's still 3-2-1. No one's got anything correct. Cristiano Ronaldo became
No,
the
he's on Lille right now, I think. He's Lille.
Okay, fair enough. Good. Cristiano Ronaldo became the first player to score at the 4 Euro final tournaments. Who did he play for at that time? Was it Sporting, Manchester United, Real Madrid, or Juventus? You have 10 seconds.
Real Madrid.
Okay. Emilio?
Real Madrid.
Great. What'd you say, Dimitri? I heard.
Juventus.
Okay. Oh my God. Correct answer is indeed Juventus. Oh. Sorry. You said correct. My bad. I love that. The correct answer is Real Madrid. Both of you got that correct. It is 4-3. And yeah, having scored at the Euro since 2004, Ronaldo added a fourth tournament to his impressive goal streak by netting 2 against 3 Portugal equalizers. So yeah, good job for them. Continuing on to question number 8. So, question number 8 is indeed, Germany beat Italy on penalties to reach the semifinals. Which of these players did not miss a spot kick or a penalty? Was it Thomas Müller, Mesut Ozil, Bastian Schweinsteiger, or Jonas Hector? You have 10 seconds. Is it Müller,
Sounds,
Ozil, Schweinsteiger, or Hector?
sounds like Muller.
Müller. Yeah. What about you, Mr. Paulinho, Dimitri?
Whatever.
Probably Hector.
You gonna go for Jonas Hector?
Yeah, wasn't he? He was captain of Cologne at the time, right?
Yep. You're right. All right. Well, the correct answer is indeed, Müller is no. He's riding horses. What? Dimitri. Oh no. What is this? Sorry. What did I put? Oh no. Sorry. No. Dimitri, no. It was not. Whatever you said. But Jonas Hector is correct answer. So yep. Good job. It is currently 5-2-1. So Emilio made tough. Question number 10.
Yeah, I remember Schweinsteiger's miss, and I remember Muller's miss because they were two of my favorite players. Sad times.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So number 9. Sorry. Who is the runaway top goal scorer for the 2016 Euros? Was it Antoine Griezmann, Olivier Giroud, Dimitri Payet, or Karim Benzema? 10 seconds. Griezmann,
Griezmann.
Payet, or Benzema? What do you guys think?
I'm saying big man Griezmann.
Okay. Paulinho, you say Griezmann as well too?
Yeah, I already answered.
Love that. I heard a big Griezmann. Dimitri, what are you saying? Griezmann, Giroud, Payet, or Benzema? Love that. All right. I'll give it to him. So the correct answer is indeed your favorite player, Paulinho. Griezmann, the greasy man. So,
Yes.
and also known as the Kansas City Chiefs fan boy. So yeah, it is currently 6-3-2-2.
Yeah,
And
people say Taylor Swift's the reason they won, but it was actually Griezmann, you know?
I agree. I fully agree. 100%.
Oh, that is some wholehearted horse poo. 'Cause Taylor Swift didn't do anything but cheered on for him. Whoever said that, Swifties, check
Exactly.
yourselves.
Exactly. It was
Check
Griezmann.
yourselves. I
It
don't
was
know what
Griezmann.
kind. I don't care. I don't know what kind of crack you're snorting up. I don't know what kind of weed you've been
Oh.
smoking on. Swifties, watch yourselves.
Exactly. It was
Y'all
Griezmann.
didn't put Kansas City Chiefs on the map. And neither did Taylor Swift. All she did, the only thing that she does, is just
Say
making breakup
about my
songs.
girl Taylor Swift, you better take that back, or coming to you this summer will be my fist. Your ass.
Sorry. That was pretty cool though. Hey, shout out. I can't wait to hear that in the edit. Okay. Yeah, that was correct. It was Chris. Love that. All right, question number 10. Yeah, Paulina, you took this away. France usually play at the setting for the final. What was it called, the stadium? Was it Parc des Princes, Stade Vélodrome, Stadia Municipal, or Stade de France? You have 10 seconds.
Stade
Parc
de
des
France.
Parc des Princes, Stade Vélodrome, Stadia Municipal, or Stade de France?
It was in Paris, so I must say Parc des Princes. I thought it was Paris.
Well, the correct answer is indeed. This is awkward. It was not Parc des Princes. It was Stade de France. That doesn't really matter because Paulinho, mate, you have won The Golden Goal Show football quiz. Hey.
This was the wrong one to give to me.
I
This is my favorite tournament.
yeah,
So,
honestly, me too. Besides France losing it, but
yeah. Because I'm a Griezmann fanboy, you know. So
Wait, who isn't? Underrated.
this is the Griezmann tournament. Besides
It
the
was. It was. But
Yeah.
yep, everybody, that was indeid the fool. I was speaking French right there.
Hey,
That was the Golden Goal Show football quiz, and let us get now into the last segment of the show, which
we.
we.
And they're gonna make another run for it this summer.
Honestly, I hope so. I hope so, and I hope Griezmann plays too, because goat.
You will.
Good. Okay, so on to the last segment, which is indeed the football memes of the meek, big meeks. We love big meeks.
Big mix.
Memes of the week, brought to you by Ravel Bantas, and yep, shout out. And our sponsor, not our sponsor. That would be odd if we sponsored a child. Hold up. Pause. So this is Ronnie Foden, or is known as Elway. So yep, moving on to the first meme, and the first meme is indeed about Messi. And if any of you all know their, that was not English. If any of you know their about what's it called? UK YouTube or anything about like KSI, that sideman, you might know this man named Danny Aarons. And Danny Aarons is known for having bad posture. And of course, Danny Aarons did have to learn from someone about the bad posture. And let us see who it is. Messi.
Oh, for God's
Taken
sake.
after the goat.
Yes, he is the GOAT after the GOAT. So yeah,
Looks like one, kind of.
yeah, this posture, and then I'll wonder why my back hurts. So Messi is looking like he's in prime Danny Aarons form, ready to play a full 48 hours of FIFA and yell at his monitor and possibly break it. Love that.
I knew Danny Aarons was a Messi fan.
I would guess myself too. So yeah, that's me honestly too. But everybody also as well too, you know about the Real Madrid's bus broke down. Did you guys hear about that? Like a couple weeks ago, their bus broke down.
No?
No, oh, but you know they actually solved it. You know how?
How?
Basavinga, Kama.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Real Madrid's bus was involved in an accident in Germany. No significant damage, luckily, but if the bus was injured, there was a solution. Kamavinga was indeed the bus driver, the bus wheels, and indeed the earth was Kamavinga. So, yep.
You know what that looks like? That looks like one of those Thomas the Train Engine kind of characters.
It does.
That
It looks so.
That's
yeah,
so
it looks-
racist.
Huh?
What?
Hold up. Pause. What?
Did you say that's so Raven or that's so racist?
That was so racist.
Oh, okay. That's. I guess that's better than that's a racist. Then yeah. Okay. Oh. That's a Raven. Speaking of that, moving on to the next meme. I love Kamavinga. This is about, of course, Harry Kane and Tottenham and Bayern Leverkusen. So yeah. On to the next meme.
Oh, you know what you should do?
No.
Pull up the little Man City kit again. You should put Michael Richards' face on there, and
Why?
then make it
Yeah.
the football meeks of the week or something.
Hey, football meets of the week. That's a nice idea, honestly.
And you can make his body Kamavinga.
Yeah, that would be good. That's racist. Okay, on to the next. We support everybody here, but on to the next meme. So is Endured about Endured? Endured. I made about Endured a bit. I need to sleep. So yeah, Harry Kane joined Bayern, breaks Bundesliga record for the most goals in a season. And then Bayern Leverkusen win their first ever Bundesliga as well too. So, yeah, tough, very tough, very tough.
Oh,
And yep,
no.
someone commented as well too, saying the Spurs curse follows its victims to all the ends of earth. You're not out just because you're out. So, agreed. I fully agree.
Oh no, then I feel so sorry to Huming Sung when he gets out.
Yeah. So, indeed, that was the end of the show. So, yep, everybody, thank you so much for that's transfer talks. No, thank you everybody so much for joining, and thank you for all for being on. Dan, yeah, it was a great time, and yeah. So, Emilio, mate, thank you for being on as well too. It was lovely to have you on. You are such a
I am honored. I don't know how I feel about that noise, but it's always nice to be here.
yes, love that. Then of course, Paulinho, thank you for jumping on as well too. Griezmann is with you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hey,
How was your day today, by the way, host?
it was great. I
Great.
Jim, and I was Jim. My name is Jim.
Wow.
No, it's not.
Excellent.
All right. Yes. Then Dimitri, of course, thank you for joining as well too. You are the little boy from Rosario. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Your name, Jeff.
Yeah, love that. Well, everybody, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share it. As well as sharing tells you know that Kamavinga cures the world. And as we say, 5, or no, it's not 5. And 3, 2, 1, 1.
One love football.
Football. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.
Later, big
Oh.
meeks.
Yeah.